Okay, so this is Sickly 16. Mind my lisp, I know, but listen. I named this poem Sickly 16 because this year has been atrocious. It's been literally a sickening year. To think that so many people have died meaninglessly, senselessly, I mean, just simply for no reason. The fact that this has been a trend in America and even across the world, the fact that this has been just about the staple of what has been 2016 is disgusting and it's sick. But what really triggered me to write this was just the overall injustice and of course, you guessed it, the police brutality that's been going on in America. And so I'm going to ask that if you are going to watch this video, watch it all the way to the end. Um, I think you might like it if you watch all the way to the end. I think this is easily the deepest poem I've ever written. So I hope you like it. And here we go. Hands up, don't shoot. Yep, we already heard the rhetoric. It's time to put the entertaining aside, but I ain't talking about Cedric. This is too much, this is too many, we're getting past the tipping point. We all just want an equal chance, no probability like a flipping coin. We're getting hunted, we're making statements, our struggles falling on deaf ears and blind eyes that makes for so many fears. This is no surprise though, this has been happening for 100 years, but the point of no return, it is imminent, it is very near. The reasons here are crystal clear. Get told to shut up during a silent protest that's ironic, different, and very weird. Oppression starts from the system down and trickles into our neighborhoods. License and registration, you reach for that and you're gone for good. Don't sell no loose papers on the corner street by the gas station. You'll get put in an illegal chokehold. You'd think this was a home invasion. And don't be 12 years old with a BB gun in the vicinity. Unless you're fair-skinned, then you'll live long enough to lose your virginity. And don't fight back, you should always comply. But ask Terrence Crutcher, he complied and still died. At the hands of these officers poorly trained with racist tendencies, were killed at a disproportionate rate, so why is there such a discrepancy? Mothers are losing sons and sons are losing fathers, and we wonder why they turn out bad, then turn our backs like why bother? We point out the fatherless children, those the police are killing and imprisoning. Modern day lynchings with paid admin leave is not what Martin was envisioning. We tried peace, we tried quiet, we tried voting, we tried riots, and at every chance to raise a voice we did, only to be silenced. And all lives matter. Well, if they did, we wouldn't be protesting. Instead, we're in a country where the racial dynamic is so perplexing. No way we're not flexing. White people are deflecting. A real issue in America, look, it's our bodies the morticianer is dissecting. Lies in the police report, but the autopsies don't lie. They're lucky that the irrational dudes haven't strapped up to go ride. To everybody with a badge and a gun on your waist, please do your best to not let our efforts go to waste, because we love you and support you, but we need the same respect. Yes, I said respect, we are equals, this is not a different dialect. The Dallas Five was cause and effect. 5 families there were scarred and wept, but their friends kill openly and in their beds they comfortably slept. And not all blacks are suspects. We're humans too, that is correct, but cage us up and beat us down, the animal inside us will reflect. And our actions, our disobedience, our disorder, and our excitement. All we ever asked was for officers to receive indictments, but no justice, no peace, no freedom for me. Might as well crack the whip to my back and put these chains on my feet. Cause this week, I am weak at the deaths of the meek. And I ain't talking about Mill, I'm talking about Tyree King, who's dead in the street. Heart strong, might stronger. I'm determined to be great. I will prosper with God's love and encouragement to rise above the hate. I mean, unless DPS is trigger happy, and 5 over is a death sentence. With a loaded barrel aimed at me, I ain't talking about Twitter mentions. But let's talk about black on black crime. I mean, it was systemically implemented. Let the drugs and the guns into our hoods because it's us who the man lamented. No aspirations, no ideas, no pressure to achieve. Just move this brick, kill that man, then ride off and just leave. And we're only good for sports. If we can't hoop, then we'll rap about the drugs we do, the girls we slap, and the fake-ass, stupid-ass trap. And these kids hear the music these rappers put out on the radio. The cycle is endless, we just go round and round like a merry-go. We need to motivate our kids to keep their asses in the schools. Even if it's poorly funded, it's better than growing up a fool. Because all we can do is try and keep our heads above the water and pray that God will protect our kings and queens, our sons and our daughters. And I hope I don't die in the slaughter, because the tensions are getting hotter. I just hope that God can work his magic. I ain't talking about Harry Potter. So pray for Chicago, and pray for Detroit, because people are meaninglessly getting killed. At the hands of a badge, the hands of our flag, and our blood is getting spilled. And all we want is a life to live and a safe haven to live it. Not an early death, but with their plea deal of 25, you can bet the judge is splitting it. We have a terrorist who shot 2 cops, but he made it out with a flesh wound. I'm pissed because for taking a piss, I could get shot up in the restroom. See, now look before I finish, just put yourself in my shoes. A young black male, cops are killing us in twos. And I don't have no crew. I don't rep red nor blue. I just live my life in fear of meeting that morgue too soon. But I trust God all day. He is bigger than my worst enemy. Not saying that cops are my enemy, but they don't seem to want to be friends with me. And I hope I don't lay on that table with 6 shots in my back, cause I froze when they said freeze, and I still came under attack. Hope this doesn't get my ass capped. I know I'll probably catch a lot of flack, but I'm speaking from my heart, and Cap says the First Amendment covers that. And I'm not trying to paint the boys in blue as the worst thing to grace this earth. I'm just trying to get you to see what I see, cause I think that it's got some worth. So here's what I'll end it on. Have strength, have love, and faith. We need to work this out together, and I hope it's not too late.